Crews are doing what they can to protect the beach from erosion this weekend. A end loader, you saw it out there, was shoring up the sand. And in Scituate, people are boarding up, reinforcing their homes in anticipation of strong wind and the potential for some coastal flooding. WBZ's Beth Germano joins us live in Scituate tonight. Beth, if this holds together, and it looks like it will, it'll be the biggest storm we've had like this in years.
Well, Scituate town officials say they have been lucky with some relatively mild winters, but this storm is one to watch. We are standing in an area that's particularly vulnerable. These homes often get battered by high winds and heavy waves, but the town is telling residents now is the time to prepare to protect their property and themselves. If there was ever a time to take down overdue Christmas decorations, Scituate resident Teresa Delahunt says it's now.
My biggest concern is what I don't know about what might be happening. So I'm trying to get ready as best as I can figure out how to.
It'll be the biggest storm she's encountered so far here, so she's checking the generator and collecting anything that's loose outside.
And so often when I am ready for the worst, nothing happens, and when I decide, okay, this isn't going to be a big deal, I have my grill blowing off the deck.
The coastal town thinks the storm is a big enough deal that it's preparing a few hundred sandbags for residents to protect their homes from potential flooding. Right now, it's the timing and the track they're watching.
I think we're going to be lucky in that the winds are going to miss that high morning tide, but this looks like a classic winter nor'easter, snow, wind, and high tides.
They have surplus vehicles at the ready that can make it through flooded or debris-covered roads. And they're encouraging residents in these low-lying areas to consider leaving before the storm hits or board up. Which is just what Betty Kincaid is doing, putting vinyl coverings over her windows just in case.
It is the rocks that we worry about, because if the rocks hit the window and water gets in the house, that's, disaster for floors and furniture.
All they can do now is prepare, some with sandbags, others with protective boarding, and hope these walls do their job. You think the seawalls are up for it?
Let's hope so. They are right in my neighborhood, but I always worry about some of the others, but let's hope that they're all going to make it through okay.
It is the Saturday night tide they are more concerned about. It is a lower tide, but the winds will have intensified throughout the day. And of course, there's the concern for power outages. But town officials say these are storm-hardened residents. They know what to do, and they're here to help. Reporting live from Scituate, I'm Beth Germano, WBZ News.
All right, Beth, thank you. Now, the storm's time